A scribbled letter reading, "I agree that such a pretty girl would make a valuable asset. Let's make a deal. Bring her to our little establishment, and in return you'll get some food, smokes, and a free shag once in a while." I told you something about this didn't seem right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to this war of mine. Last broadcast, I'm your host, the Birdman, Mr Falcon. We're in day number 12. We're back from the really terrible revelation that apparently one of our dear friends is actually working as a traitor now. Not really working as a traitor, but he's been strong-armed into being a traitor for the rebels. Now, a lot of you guys mentioned to me in the comments that apparently I'm correct in that what news I decide to send out or not does affect the ending. There's a dude here. Alright, before we start doing some stuff here, I got something for you. Open the door. Is this a good thing? I have some good news. Oh, good. I thought you were gonna, like, shoot me or something. Considering how things are going recently, who knows? I'll never repay you for saving my wife, but I brought you some food. Oh, well, that's nice of you. I don't need food, though. I don't think we need food. Do we need food? I'm gonna say no. Are you sure you don't want it? It's not because I don't appreciate it. I just don't need it. Don't you need it? No, it's fine. I'll share with someone else. Keep safe. Is that, see, that to me should give me some good brownie points, right? Like, hey, I could have accepted it, but we got food. He should share that with somebody who needs food, right? Hey, I'm looking for a good ending here, boys. So yeah, apparently, the decisions I make in terms of like the news that I decide to send out will indeed have an effect on the ending. I don't know what is going to trigger what, but that's what you guys told me. Do you think Adam is safe? I worry about him so much. That's their son, who apparently they're estranged with. I worry about people he might be ordered to kill. He's still your son. He abandoned the truth out of blind loyalty to the country that betrayed us. Oh, Adam, why? There's a traitor among us. Maybe someone will expose him when I mention it on the radio. Okay, so this is very important. Do we release this news or not? He's content. I mean, I don't have to release anything right now. I will have him... Well, actually, Esma, start getting some sleep. Hey, dog, what are you doing? Don't report anything just yet. Actually, you know what? Get off of that. Let's see what I have to report, but don't report the news about the guy just yet. We also have to, like, you know, go and put some fuel into the stove there. It's getting really, really cold now. Okay, so here we go. This is story related, so I guess we gotta let it go one way or the other. I think once you already have it, you gotta release it. While some people help one another, others care not, or care only about themselves. I regret to inform you that Novak, whom we had thought a friend, is collaborating with the military, putting the lives of his neighbors in grave danger. We gotta pick a side and go for it, right? I went really pro-rebel with the first choice that we got with the brothers at the pharmacy, so at this point, there's no backing out. You know, go all in or get out of the kitchen, as they say, or, you know, if it's too hot, get out of the kitchen, you know, whatever. I pity Novak's son, but he will be better off in the end. I imagine living with that scum for a father. Let's come over here and start listening for some news. Why are you no longer content? I gave you news to broadcast, and you're no longer content? I'm so proud of Esma. It must have been really hard for her, but she didn't let her friendship stand in the way of truth. And that doesn't make you happy? So we lost a content bonus we had going on. I'm fairly upset about that. I understand Novak has children to look after, but what he's been doing is unforgivable, regardless of his motives. Yeah, I know. You're gonna work my feelings thinking what I did is a terrible thing. And it kind of is. But you know, it's sacrifice this person and sacrifice the other one. So I'm gonna go and skip forward into night number 12, and we'll pick up from there. Alrighty, so we're in night number 12. It seems like I'm 10 components short of upgrading the garden. Should I even be upgrading the garden at this point? I'm not really sure. Feels like we still have enough food stored up to cook some more food for a while. So I'm not sure if I should go for it or not. That being said, what we have over here is we've visited everything available thus far, except for the toy store. Now, there's a couple of options I'm thinking about here. Pharmacy, we can go back and see what the brothers are up to ever since we let the news go. We can go back to the bakery now that we released the news about Novak. I'm considering it, but I also would like to do the toy store. Before the war, the biggest toy store in the city was packed with throngs of children begging parents for dolls, games, models, candies, and a million other things. Now it's the ruined, stands silent and empty. Lots of materials and parts. It's the only place we haven't been to just yet, so I feel at the very least we should probably check it out. And then, if nothing new opens up tomorrow, we'll start going back to the pharmacy and bakery and see what our decisions have cost to these people. So let's go prepare for the toy store, scavenge and sleep in bed, of course, sure. We're going to a new area. Not much info about it, but I will take the knife just in case. That's not the knife. This is a knife. And we're also going to go with crowbar, obviously. And of course, saw blades will be for the warehouse if we ever finally return to it. I would return to it, but I always want to do like new things for you guys in the videos, so... let's see. So this is fine. Let's go for it. Again, if we need room for any dire reason, we could always leave the knife behind, so it's not a big deal. Toy store. That's a really heartbreaking scene right there. Toy store is supposed to be a happy place for kids, and apparently it's not so happy anymore. It's like Toys R Us. Toys R Us is dead. Happy place for kids, huh? No more. No more. See, my fondest memory of Toys R Us was either when my parents got me... What do we have here? Ooh, another one of you. Well, I'll leave you here because you'll be my dump-off area. My fondest memory of Toys R Us will be either two of them. One, apparently my mom used to love shopping at Montgomery Ward, which is another retail store chain that no longer exists as well. So she used to love shopping there. So right next door to Montgomery Ward was a Toys R Us. And I used to hate, and even now, especially now more so than even then, I hate shopping. So I would hate, and she would be there for hours on end, and I'd have no patience as a kid. So I'd be like, alright, I'm gonna go next door and play on Toys R Us. Mind you, I was a young kid, but you know, it felt like safer times then. So I would just go next door and play some toys. I would play under like demo systems and stuff that they would have. So I think back then they used to have like PS1 was like barely released or something. So I just go over there and just play some PS1. It was awesome. That's fond memory number one. It's a fairly short map, so I'm not sure there's any dangers in here. We'll find out. Fond memory number two. Oh, I could hide, so probably there will be, huh? There's apparently some rustling down below. Fond memory number two would probably be the day my parents got me the Pokemon Yellow. Did I hear somebody downstairs? Is anybody there? Please help me. How do I do this? I hid in the basement during the bombardment several days ago. Do I need to bring a pickaxe or something? One of the explosions made the ceiling collapse and I got stuck here. Probably that right there, huh? I'm starving and dying of thirst here. Please help me. So we're looking to get you to escape or bring you food and water. Which one is it? I guess maybe escape would be more ideal, huh? I cannot help you myself, but I will try to get someone to help you. Okay. So I guess that'll be just news that we broadcast. Thank you. I don't know how much longer I can last. New information in, yeah, it'll probably be news. Well, if you don't mind me while you're stuck there, I'm gonna go ahead and like pillage the entirety of the store now. There's a crowbar area right behind where he's at too. I just noticed that right now. How do we get down there? We probably cannot, huh? Can I exit through here? No exit through there. Surprising. I need at least 10 components to upgrade the Guardian, we said, right? I'm not sure if I'll do it or not. At this point, it feels like we probably don't have to, but I don't know, whatever. Anyway, back to fond memories. Fond memories number two. The day my parents got me the Pokemon Yellow Game Boy Color bundle. It was like my first final upgrade, or like my first upgrade from the old Game Boy, Nintendo Game Boy, that was like the giant brick that if you toss it at somebody it would kill people. You know how heavy that thing was? Well, it was the first time I got an upgrade, or the only time I got an upgrade, really. But I got the Game Boy Color, along with Pokemon Yellow. It was awesome. Fun days. I was a happy little lad back then. No worries in the world, just playing Pokemon on my Game Boy Color. A box with some woman's personal belongings. So looks like some woman lived here. That's boarded up for some reason. Feels like a really sketchy area for some reason. You know? Like, I feel like there's more than meets the eye. Diary that ends with a note from a week ago. It's been really hard since Papa died. It's not easy for a woman alone. I notice how men look at me. Fortunately, I met my school colleague from years ago, and he promised to look after me. A scribbled letter reading, I agree that such a pretty girl would make a valuable asset. Let's make a deal. Bring her to our little establishment, and in return you'll get some food, smokes, and a free shag once in a while? I told you something about this didn't seem right. This dude traded that girl off for... well, food, smokes, and a free shag. Is it the guy downstairs? It's gotta be, right? Maybe he just happened to be here when there was bombardments. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can go back and trigger anything to talk with him about. If not, then I don't know. We might have a tough decision to make here about the validity of the scumbag. Can you get up there? No? I mean, it doesn't seem like there's anything up there, but, you know, you gotta make sure. Okay. Well, we gotta hurry up. Get out of here to begin with. Remove that for now. I hope that's gonna be enough time. Yeah, there should be enough time for me to remove that. See if I can trigger another talk sequence with the dude down here. And if not, then I don't know what to make of that. Can't get in. I don't know. That's just the door. That's to hide. And then... My curiosity about it is, like, how do I get down over here? Because this seems to be, like, you know, caved in as well. So, what's the deal with the crowbar thing? No deal? Maybe it opens up after we... You see, because this is all caved in. So how am I supposed to... Well, I can't talk to dude anymore either. Run to the exit. Well, we got quite a bit of a dilemma here then. Alright, let's check out if there's anything here that we need to remove. Take with us before we leave. More components, always good. Max that out if you can. Weapon parts. Bullets, and I already have one of you back home, I'm pretty sure. And bullets, you know, we don't really use them too often, but we might. So, how about we leave 4 wood for those bullets? Exit. Get on out of here. Alright, so we got a decision to make now. I wonder if we'll have a dilemma option. No dilemma option. So maybe the letter about the girl is just completely, you know, nothing to do with the guy that's stuck below. I mean, I find it really fishy, but, you know, we should probably give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Novak, you rat, you'll get what's coming to you, man. Homeboys over there just going crazy. There's a man trapped at the toy store. It doesn't seem like to be related, I guess. That we know of. Alright, good stuff. Thing over here, hungry and tired. No surprise. Let's get you your rest to start off with. The government is happy to see us suffer. You're very hungry now. Oh, so I think I messed up the feeding thing. I think it was probably you had to eat last time, and not Esma. That's fine. We got plenty of food. It's not really a big deal. Go and get your meal now. Maybe I should just wait till they're very hungry to feed them from now on. At least it'll be easier for me to tell when I should be feeding them then, right? I don't think it's a big deal at this point. So we got some possible news. Let's have you... Oh, you didn't finish up the smokes? Finish up the smokes, dude. Well, I guess you weren't making smokes. You were making the... No, I think you were making smokes. If we got smokes, you were making them. Up to 4? Yeah, you were making smokes. I think. Yes. That we were. Because we're really down to one of those. Alright, so let's go check out this broadcast here. And once Asma wakes up, we can finally find out what's behind that mythical little spot that's been there the entire freaking run thus far. I wish I could listen to good music. Does that mean you want like a guitar, or do you want a radio? There used to be a radio in the original game. I'm not sure there's a radio in this version. Probably not. Okay, so this one is not story related, but someone is trapped in a collapsed basement at the toy store. Several people are needed to remove the debris. Somebody help them, please. I will broadcast that. I still don't know if the guy's related to that letter that we found about the girl, but I'll send it out just in case. Bio. I hope someone responded to our plea for help and saved that man from a collapsed basement. By helping one another, we retain our humanity. Alright, check out if there's any news that are going on. If there's no new area today, and even if there's a new area, I think we're gonna probably start checking out the places that we've sent news about. just to see what's happened there. So I definitely want to go, maybe we should start off with the brothers, because that was the first news we sent off. And then afterwards, we'll check out Novak. And I guess eventually we'll come back and check out this basement and see the guy is freed. Asma's bio. Poor man, I hope someone came to his aid. Alone in the dark without food or water. That would be a horrible way to die. So maybe he didn't have anything to do with that letter that we found. At least Asma doesn't seem to be giving the opinion that he does, so I guess that's fine. A little bit presumptuous of you, Falcon, to judge a man, right? Yeah, I guess so. But I'm just saying, it's a pretty dark, grim game. Sometimes you make some weird decisions, as in, like, you know, this man sold the girl for supplies. Do you really want to save her? That would be the humane thing to do, but he's also a scumbag. We captured a new transmission. Okay. So how about you tell me what that transmission is, meanwhile we open this up over here, huh, buddy? We gotta also drop some more fire, or at least some more fuel into the heater there. We received. Give our thanks to Malik for warning us about the attack in Zatom. He saved many lives. Here we go. Citizens of Pagaran breaking news. The army is about to hit the rebels' hideout in Zatom. So that was the... Ooh, this was the brothers one. So we absolutely should go back to the brothers one, because that was the news that we got from them. And we have now received a reply about that. So I think tonight we definitely go back to the brothers and see what happened there then. And this is finally going down. Very good. You could do whatever you want, dog, if you... Actually, no. What you should do is put some fire or some fuel in there. Meanwhile, we pop this stuff over. Alright? So we only got 2 more places to check out, and we are completely pillage free of my radio station finally. Took us like 13 entire days to finish it up. That's fine. Anything of value in here? Well, smokes, food, fertilizer. And finally, damned army thugs. Oh, a broken vest, a broken helmet. If we had the upgrade, we could do that. As a matter of fact, we could upgrade the garden now if we wanted to start making our own veggies. Or we could also upgrade maybe even the workbench to fix this stuff. I mean, we already have an armor, but we could have like an armor and a helmet. It's a good possibility too. Well, that's about it, guys. I'm gonna find out if I make anything, and if I do, I'll let you guys know about it. But for now, let's jump over to night number 13. Alrighty, guys. So, night number 13, if I'm correct. So, all I did was, I did finally decide to just upgrade the garden, because why not? And I had some veggies start growing, so we'll have 4 veggies pretty soon in case we have to go longer. And I also, since I found that broken helmet, we could actually fix the helmet up with our current level in our workshop, so we have a fixed up helmet, and we have the armor we got from a body earlier, so we're completely decked out if we gotta go guns blazing somewhere. That being said, no new location, which is perfect, gives me a chance to go back somewhere to see if there's any sort of update what we've done. So, pharmacy for a fact, we got replies in the news, capture of Zatom freeing itself from the possible army invasion because of the news we spread. So we're going to the pharmacy for a fact. Last time there was nothing here to really pillage, really, right? Yeah, it was just the brothers. Are the brothers still alive? Probably not, especially if the military came to check on them. So just in case there's some military bros here, I can't be too certain now. We take this, and that, and this should be enough. I imagine I could probably sneak by. But if we take a shot or two, this will kind of protect me. So, you know what, take the crowbar too just in case. I don't think there was anything locked in there last time, but we already know there's really not too much good loot here. This is mostly just a bit of an update to see what they've, what's happened to them since, if anything at all. Alright. Let's take a little... Nope. I needed to take a peek first, luckily. That door's closed still. That's just candles, okay. It seems that we no longer get the option to steal. Now it's just to actually grab it. Which means I don't think those people are around anymore, physically alive, in order for us to consider it stealing. Not that that's too much of a shocker, right? Before we go down, let's go through above. Because if I expect to find them anywhere, it is downstairs. Nobody here whatsoever. Yeah. There's no stealing icon anymore, so I don't think, those brothers are— Oh! Oh, why didn't you guys remind me? Falcon, you need to freaking saw blade here. Something tells me that could be very good. Well, another location for us to have a saw blade for. We need to make one more. We already have two for that warehouse. We'll return to it eventually. Well, I got news for you. I see no bodies in here. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, yes, I do. That's a body right there. Yep. We are the ones who caused this, indeed. But he wanted it this way, right? The pharmacist's body is riddled with bullets. This was an execution. Oh, come on, Asma. Come on. Let's not be coy here. It's exactly because of our broadcast alone. Now, notice how that's the rebel guy, not the brother. Why am I mentioning this? Well, if the brother's not there, could the brother be alive? And because his brother is now dead, the brother has more incentive to tell the military where we're at and who we are, correct? Same thing with Novak, the pharmacist, or the bakery guy. Huh. We might be seeing some action here pretty soon. I've got nothing newsworthy. You don't think that man that was shot down because of us is newsworthy? Okay, he's gonna randomly sit and stand back up, sure. You can't even tell Malik about this? Like, Malik, we're probably the reason why this man was killed? No? Alright, guess not. Well, boys, we're gonna wrap it up here for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. This War of Mine, the last broadcast. It seems like we're getting to that endpoint, are we not? I think so indeed. We need to find out what's happened next with the bakery area. The warehouse, if we already need some loot, and we might take a little perusal back to the bar and see if there's any new news circulating about us, since apparently people are now losing their lives too. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.